Go. We'll get Todd here going in just a second. If I could ask everybody to silence their cell phones before they take them back out to take some pictures of some festive events and momentous events. All right, we have everybody here. Welcome to the agenda for City Council special meeting Wednesday, May 18th, 2022 at 7 p.m. For the City of Garden Ridge, where we will, among other things, canvass the election and declare it official. So everybody's here. We'll move on to item number 2, the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Thank you. Please take your seats. Item number 3 is citizen comment period. Nobody signed up? Okay, so we'll move on from item number 3 to item number 4, business items. And 4A is the Davenport High School Art Show. So if we could have Miss Linda come on up and Mr. Mark Harrison just join me right down here at the podium. In YouTube land watching this. So we turned 50 this year as a city, and we're having that celebration, as everybody hopefully knows, on the 4th of July this year. The actual date is 6 July 1972. We're going to celebrate it on the 4th. As we have been together as a 50th anniversary planning committee, we brainstormed initially in October about things we could do, and our wonderful librarian, Miss Linda, said, hey, you know, what if we interacted, because we love our interaction with our schools, especially Davenport High School, what if we did like an art show to exhibit students' abilities and talents from Davenport High School, and have that as one of the first things we do to honor the City of Garden Ridge, right? So we all said, Linda, that's a great idea, Linda Crosland Standard. And so she contacted Davenport High School and Mr. Mark Harrison, the art department head, right? Art teacher from Davenport High School. And the results of that are on the sides of our council chambers. So how many entries did we have, Mark?
26 entries.
So 26 entries, and we judged them. So myself, Ms. Crosland, and Ms. Kane, Nancy Kane, we went through and judged them, and the criteria was celebrating Garden Ridge. So we were looking for Garden Ridge themed artwork, but we've got to say that there's a tremendous amount of talent with our students at Davenport High School. So, Mark, do you care to say a few words for the record?
Thank you. We'd like to thank the mayor and the city of Garden Ridge for this opportunity to partner with you and really start to build this relationship. And this is just a great start. And some of these artists are lifetime members of Garden Ridge. They grew up here, Garden Ridge Elementary School, and they have siblings in the schools. And so it's exciting to see students from this community to give back and share, and it's just a great opportunity for them to share, and I know Davenport High School looks forward to the future partnership and things that we can do together, whether it's in the arts or other areas, and so we just want to say thank you and appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Mark. I appreciate you being here. That's wonderful. And we actually talked about when we were done with the judging process, Mark looked up here and said, hey, what's your plan for the walls back there? And I said, oh, nothing other than looking at the clock. And he said, what about a couple of really nice murals up there to give the council something to look at other than the clock? So, and that's why we're doing this. That's why we're here. So, Miss Linda, do you want to have the honors of reading the winners?
Oh,
Please.
I would be happy to. Okay.
And if you want to say a few words before that.
Well, I usually have a speech, but I'll spare you tonight. Thank you, though. First place is Kylie Valenta, who did the copper tree. If you look closely, it's an oak tree made out of barbed wire and some copper, and the base is a cedar tree, so what can be more Garden Ridge? Second place, Kylie Bristow, Getting Ready Ritual. That's an incredible work. She did it all in pencil. Took about 2 months, I think he said. Third place, Chaston Golden, is Friends with Balloon. He did that also with pencil. Beautiful, beautiful work. Fourth place, Kennedy Weaver, Flying High, like a cheerleader jumping in the air. Fifth place, Tristan Rydell, Free Spirit. That's the horses, right? And sixth place, Kennedy Melton, Sunset, over on this side. These kids, I know the football player gets a lot of attention, but so many artists don't get a lot of attention, and I think all that we can do and encourage them, and I think we need to keep art and music in the public schools forever. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice work. Pleasure. So we're going to take pictures of all of the art, but specifically first through sixth place, and we'll post that online and on our Facebook page. Yes? Absolutely. Okay. And a shout out, number 14, Shaston Golden. He's our starting running back. Go Wolves. Okay. All right. The next thing we are going to do is item number 4B, canvass the results of the May 7th, 2022 general election and declare the results of said election. Marissa?
So there were 791 ballots cast in the May 7th general election, with 759 votes cast for the City of Garden Ridge Council Member Place 5, equating to 21.70% voter turnout. Kelly Smith was unopposed, declared elected for Place 1. Todd Arvidsson was unopposed, declared elected for Place 4. And Kay Bauer received 55.99% of votes cast for Place 5.
Okay, council, any questions for Marissa regarding the results of the election? If there's no questions, then the whole reason we're here, can I get a motion to approve the canvass and accept the results declaring Kay Bauer as City Council Place 5?
I move to approve the canvass and accept the results declaring Kay Bauer as City Council Member Place 5.
So moved. Do we have a second?
I second it.
We have a tie for second place. But we'll say Council Member John McCaw, Council Place 1. Any further discussion? I'll call it to a vote. All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, the motion carries. We have canvassed and approved the results of the 2022 election. And with that, we're going to do a little bit of mayor's prerogative here. That always makes Marissa and Nancy a little bit nervous when I say that. But, John, if you'll follow me. Okay, I'll be right there. Go to the podium. Okay, so John McCaw has been on council, Place 1, for 20 years. So 2002. Think of the change that has happened in 20 years in 2002. I lived in Oregon in 2002. Lisa, where were you in 2002? Houston. Jim, you and Kay were here in 2000. Todd, you've been here forever, so you were here. No? He was in Germany, auf Deutschland. So, Jesse, where were you? 2000. Victoria. Okay, so, and there's people out in the audience that either were here or weren't here back in 2002, 20 years ago. That's the same year that Nancy Kane signed on as the city administrator. So, 20 years. Jay Feibelman was the mayor at the time. This place, this council chambers didn't exist. Everybody met for city council meetings down the street, right? In the old building?
It's no longer there.
So it's not even there.
They tore it down when we moved over here.
So it's, think of the things that have changed. Wildwind, 3 of us live in Wildwind. That was a forest 20 years ago. Didn't get started to develop until like 2005, 2006. In 2003, John was on the council to approve the building of a community center, the J. Feibelman Community Center, and awarded the contract, raised the money to do that. In 2006, or shortly after that, 2005, 2006, he was on council to approve this building. So we had a nice place to go and look at where we are right now. What else? What else has changed in 20 years? John?
I had darker hair.
He had darker hair. So did I. I had more of it too. He was here when the water towers were built. He was here for wells 9 and 10 down by then non-existent Davenport High School down at the end of town. He was here when Garden Ridge Elementary School was built. Danville Middle School outside of city limits, but still part of us, right? What else? He has seen the city staff double in size from 15, maybe 16 back then to 30 to 32. Since then, he volunteers for everything to this day. He's a longtime member of the Lions Club, right? And still is. And we couldn't have done all of this, John, without you. So we have something to give you right now, and then there's going to be a reception afterwards where we'll further honor you. But if I can read this. So this is a city flag, or this is a United States flag that was flown over the city. And let me read what it says. This flag of the United States of America was flown on April 28, 2022 at the Garden Ridge Municipal Complex in appreciation and honor of John McCaw for his dedication and service to the city of Garden Ridge. City Council Place 1, May 2002 to June 2022. Mayor Pro Tem, March 2015 to June 2021. Quarry Commission ex officio member, June 2021 to May 2022. Signed by Rob Erickson, the current mayor of Garden Ridge. So you said you wanted a flag, so here's at least one for you. So, and before we do the reception, so it's live, anything you want to say? Carmen, anything you want to say?
Well, when we moved into Garden Ridge, how long ago was that? 1989, 33 years. I had no idea that we would get this involved in the city. It's just something that evolved over the years. Carmen's been involved in many organizations, including the Women's Club and Lions Club. And I've been on city council. I didn't get in the Women's Club, but I got on city council instead. And it has been a whole lot of fun and very rewarding. I would encourage anyone to get involved with the city. It gives a person a stronger feeling of being part of the city instead of just a resident who is involved. A commission, picking up trash at the park, it doesn't matter, anything. It's very rewarding, so that's what I would say.
Thank you. 20 years. Yep, I agree. Thank you. Good job, Paul. All right, I'm going to give this to, put it off to the side. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. Dan, can you take this and put it on the table? Okay, you get to sit for a little bit longer. I've been instructed by the city secretary to stay right here, and that's what I will do. All right. So the next part of this is item number C, to issue certificates of election and administer oaths of office to Kelly Smith for Council Place 1, Todd Arvidsson for City Council Place 4, and Kay Bauer for City Council Place 5. So, Kelly and family, can I have you come on up? And what we'll do is we'll just, Kira, if you want to come over here. And we want to see the kids, so
Okay.
let's, stand up here. Kira, if you want to come, like, stand right here.
Okay.
Kelly and Kira switch, yes.
Okay. Right here?
There you go.
Okay.
But we want to be able to see you, okay? And kids, if you want to go stand right next to Dad.
Where's Missy?
She said that she's
Come on. Come on.
No? Okay.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Come on, Miss. Come on.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, raise your right hand. And Kira, administer the oath.
Okay. I, Kelly Smith,
I, Kelly Smith,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office of council member,
the duties of the office of council member,
Place 1
Place 1,
of the City of Garden Ridge,
of the city of Garden Ridge,
State of Texas,
state of Texas,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will to the best of my ability
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and of this state,
and of this state,
so help me God.
so help me God.
That's it. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
So you don't get to come down and sit anymore. You gotta come here. They wanted me to make sure that you have this badge. Oh, rookie. It says rookie on it. Lisa, can you hand me, the oath? Okay, congratulations, Councilmember Place 1, Kelly Smith. All right. Now we're on to Todd Arvidsson for City Council Place 4. Todd, front and center. This is not your first rodeo. Thanks for dressing up. All right. I wanted to have this memorized, but raise your right hand. I, Todd Arvidsson,
I, Todd Arvidsson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office of Councilmember Place 4
the duties of the office of Council Member Place 4
of the City of Garden
of the
Ridge,
City of Garden Ridge,
State of Texas,
State of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve,
preserve,
protect, and defend
protect, and defend
the Constitution and the laws of the United States
the Constitution and the laws of the United States
and of this state,
and of this state.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congrats.
I'm up for 2 more.
2 more years, yay! Congratulations, Todd, Kay Bauer, and Jim Bauer, front and center. So, Jim, if you want to come stand over here so everybody can hear you. And Kay, you got to stand over here so
I
we
know.
can see you.
I can't speak loud enough.
No, that's, we need to be recorded. Gotta be recorded.
No? No?
Whenever. Okay.
I, Kay Bauer,
I, Kay Bauer,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of Council Member 5
that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of Council Member Place 5
of the City of Garden Ridge, State of Texas,
of the City of Garden Ridge, State of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state, so help me God.
You're supposed to wait for me to say it.
I'll just hand these to everybody. How we doing, rookie? Pretty good?
Fantastic.
That's the first time that mic's ever been turned on before the person in that seat started talking.
Do you have candy? That was always a tradition for 20 years. Yeah. See? Come on, Rook. Oh. That's what he always said. Okay. All right, on to item number 4D, election of mayor pro tem for a one-year period expiring May of 2023. Council, any discussion? Or perhaps a motion?
I move to appoint Lisa Swint, Mayor Pro Tem, for the one-year period expiring May of 2023.
We have a motion to appoint Council Member Number 2, Lisa Swint, for another year to May of 2023. Do I have a second?
I second it.
We have a second. Any further discussion?
Does she want the job?
Good question.
Yeah.
She'll take it.
Okay, yeah, she wants the job. All right. I'll call it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations, pro tem. Okay, on to item number 4E, designation of authorized signers on bank accounts held by the City of Garden Ridge with First United Bank and Tex Pool. Nancy.
Currently, the signers for city funds are the mayor, mayor pro tem, city administrator, and city secretary. I recommend that those 4 positions remain as signatories on our city funds, city accounts. That's all I have.
Council, any questions for Nancy regarding the signers for the accounts? You're sitting very straight in your chair. That's good. Okay, I'll ask for a motion to approve then.
Move to approve the appointments as stated.
Okay. Marissa, does that work? Do we need it tighter than that?
Are we removing the assistant city secretary at this time?
What this motion was the mayor, mayor pro tem, city administrator, city secretary.
Okay.
It
so
did not
just those
include
4.
the assistant.
Okay.
So we're good? Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Call it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Good job, you voted. Nice, all right. That motion carries. On to item number F, the announcement of a reception honoring Council Member Place 1, John McCaw, immediately following our adjournment. So please stay for refreshments and a great cake and another presentation from the city. So moving on to item number 5, citizen comment period number 2. Anybody wish to speak? No? Okay, come on up, Carmen.
Oh, I wanted to say something when John was talking, which I always do, it's just, but no. When John campaigned for city council the first time, our youngest daughter was a senior at Canyon High School. And her friend, what was her name? Huh? It wasn't Paper. It was Leah Modi. Maybe y'all remember the Modis, but it was their youngest daughter also. They put on rollerblades and carried John's campaign paper, whatever, to hand out. And they went door to door in Garden Ridge, campaigning for him. And so, think about that. It really helped him, win. That's all I had to say.
Thank you, Carmen. Anyone else? Okay, we'll move on. That moves to item number 6, adjournment. Can I have a motion to adjourn so we can have the reception? Come on.
I'd like to make the motion to adjourn the meeting.
We have a motion from the rookie to adjourn. Do we have a second?
A second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further question? Call it to a vote. All in favor? Aye. Good. Any opposed? Of course not. Meeting is adjourned, and we will get right into the reception. Meeting's adjourned at 7:27.